Hey guys, here is the answer key to the test review. Our test is all about capitalization. It will have 10 questions on it, and it's going to look a whole lot like what you see here. I'm trying something new because I'm at home recording this video, so my lines aren't going to be perfect. So just bear with me on that, but just know that we are talking about capitalization, so there will be things that are not capitalized that should be, and there will be letters that are capital that should be lowercase. So remember that our 2 marks, if you want to make something capitalized, you're going to put 3 lines underneath the letter. And if you want to make something lowercase, you're going to put a backward slash in it. So number 1 says, the water was so fresh today. Right off the top, I can see that there is not a capital at the beginning of the sentence, and every single sentence must start with a capital letter. So under the T, all I'm going to do is draw 3 lines. Then moving to number 2. It says, our principal, Miss Neva, came to my classroom. Again, the very first word has to have a capital letter, so R needs to be capitalized. And then a name also has to be capitalized. So she has a title of Mrs., so it's going to get capitalized. Her last name, Neva, is going to get capitalized. And then I noticed this C on classroom is big. It should be a lowercase c, so I'm just going to put a backward slash through it. Number 3, today we are taking our STAR test. Well, got the capital T at the beginning. I don't see any names except that STAR test is the name of a specific test. So all the letters in R or in STAR are an acronym, and so it all needs to be capitalized. So I'm going to underline the whole word. And with the word test, because it's a specific test, the T in test will need to be capitalized. Number 4, they called Leilani Cardenas to the front of the class. Well, they is capitalized, but Leilani is a name, and her first name is not capitalized, so I need to capitalize that L. And then her last name, Cardenas, is capitalized, so it's good. But then again, at the very end, where this C is, it's a capital C, and it should be lowercase. So I'm just going to draw a line through there. And sorry, I got to fix that line. It wasn't very good. There we go. All right, number 5. Now he knows that the killer whale is tougher. So again, the very first letter has to be capitalized, so we're going to put 3 lines under that N. Now he knows that the killer whale is tougher. Well, killer whale is the name of an animal, so we're going to leave it capitalized. Number 6, when an hour passes, we will go to the restroom. Again, the W has to have a capital to start a sentence, but hour and passes are not names, and they're not proper nouns. So both of those should be lowercase. So I put that backward slash. We will go to the restroom. Restroom is not a proper noun either, so I'm going to get rid of it with a backward slash. Number 7, tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm so excited. That T is lowercase, so I'm just going to put the 3 lines under it. Saturday, day of the week, it's capital. The letter I is capital. I know it doesn't look like it because it doesn't have the top and bottom stick, but because it is a tall stick and not a short one with a dot, that is a capital I in some fonts, so don't get confused by that. Number 8, do you like to swim like I do, Coach Jones? Capitalize that D. And then that capital S in swim should be lowercase. This is what a lowercase I looks like, and since it's by itself, it needs to be capitalized, and Coach Jones is a name. So because he has a title of coach and then last name Jones, they all get capitalized. Number 9, we have a game in San Antonio next week. Well, Louise capitalized, that's good, but game's not a proper noun, so it needs to be lowercase. San Antonio is a city, though, and all cities are proper nouns, so they need to have capital letters in the S and the A. Week is not a proper noun, and so it needs a backward slash to be lowercase. Number 10, I was going to play softball this year. Well, when I'm looking at it, the I is capital. It's the beginning of the sentence, but softball, because it's not the name of a softball team or a league, it should have lowercase letters. And not only the S should be lowercase, but the B in the middle also needs to be lowercase. And then year is not a proper noun either, so it needs to be lowercase. So I'm hoping that our test will go really quick and you're going to do fantastic on it, as long as you remember all of the capitalization rules. And sorry about that little barking. That was my little white dog, because my husband just came in the house. But I hope you do well, and I hope you study hard. See you tomorrow.